Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Cory, and welcome if you're new here. This is my monthly ritual of reviewing my previously used pens, like from the previous month. And I don't do anymore the currently ink pens, so it's just the currently and immediately the review. Sorry, an ink fell down. So for this month, for May, I have used 5 pens, and majority are my new Benu Pixies. They came in set, and I already gave away the other one, which is the metallic bronze, because I kept this honeydew for me, so I really like the honeydew. So I have this 3 pixie set here, Benu Pixie set in 3 different nibs, and another Benu that I want to review as well is the autograph signature Euphoria, hand painted your name or your custom name signature there. So this one is the newest entry, which is the TWSBI, because I just got it and to complete my breakfast series. So I have used this mostly last May and up until now, so I'm just gonna review them anyway. So luckily and fortunately they look good together. But yes, more importantly, let's see what inks I used, and I'll try to remember what are my experiences for each of these pens. So many of you who followed or subscribed to my channel know that I always do the lip review of each and showcasing also what ink I used. So this is again the Benu, I always say Benu, TWSBI Eco bronze, the bronze trims with the F nib. This is the espresso one because I have the other 2 which are not inked. There are 3 in the breakfast series. So I've inked this up with the Teranishi Guitar Opera Rose. And thank you so much for those who watched my unboxing and inking session for this. I'm gonna card it up. It did gain a lot of views, so thank you so much. And yes, they are a very good pair. Now let's just quickly document this. I'm not gonna use my kakimori this time. Let's just use the pen itself, directly, and I'm gonna draw some sparkles here because we are very sparkly in the month of May. So I was blessed to be Benu's brand ambassador, so you will most likely see many Benu pens in my channel. So this is the TWSBI Eco bronze in F nib in the espresso color. Okay, and this is inked up with the Teranishi Guitar. I really am intrigued with this brand now, Opera Rose, because I'm loving the quality and the ink with the fine of this experience with this pen. Let's do the lip. Okay, for those of you who don't know what is lip, it's the ink level, the ink behavior overall, and the pairing. So pen and ink pairing, my overall thoughts, experiences. So for the ink level, I think I've started this mid-April, May, so there is still like 30% left. So I'm gonna carry it on for June and until this is finished. So I'm using this now for my 5-year journal, every day. Each month I use a different pen and ink, so this is assigned for I continued it for June. So yeah, there's this 30% to last me. The ink behavior and overall, if I love it with the fine nib. So far it didn't feather, or you know, there are quite shading, but not sure if the camera is picking it up. But I love that it's in brown but with the hint of, you know, into the reds undertones, so it can be brown. So it's really a perfect pair with my espresso, this pen. So if you are like me who likes to pair, then yes. So I'd give this a 9 out of 10 for the ink pairing behavior overall. This ink tends to be on the drier side, so I love it because with the fine nib, usually it's already very wet and, you know, dry so long. But with this one, it's perfect for my TWSBI fine nib. And for the pairing, like I said, it really matches, plus the ink behaves well with the nib, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 as well. So yeah, with TWSBI, very rare maybe with an EF that, or a very bold nib. So this is going through until my June, because like I said, I have to finish the ink. Next pen on my May lineup is this Benu Euphoria, Benu exclusive, so you can only order this from their website directly. You can have your own personalized name here, or your signature. You can customize whatever you want to write here, not necessarily your name. So I chose this brown, and you can select it in, I think this is the autograph timeless, and I have this in fine flex nib. So the first time I unboxed this and I tried it with a different ink, it really feathered, and I think this was this ink, Opera Rose, so they were not a good match. And so I had to use this pen again to make sure, or find out what ink is best for this, because I really love it. It's my personal handle here, corysoxy, and kind of like my nickname. So I want to give it another try with another ink. So this time I've inked it up with a drier ink this time. So this is the Urban Cacao de Brazil, and if you are long time in this hobby, this type of ink, Urban, is on the drier side. So flex fine flex nib, there's a lot of ink coming out, so I did enjoy it this time more than the last time, that the first time I inked this pen. It may be too dark for the pen, the pen pairing, but I'm happy that the ink somehow is not feathering, so I get to use it and write it normal on my journal pages. So I'm happy that it's at peace with this pen. So this is the Benu autograph. Signature. You can hear the feedback in the Euphoria line. So this is an exclusive, guys. You won't buy this, you cannot buy this in any third-party retailers. So they are very friendly. If you want to do some custom names here, they can easily do it for you. Inked up with the Urban Cacao de Brazil, sorry. Butchered the name. So let's do the lip for this ink and pen. For the, as you can see, it still dries up long time because of the nib. It's throwing more ink out, but it's no longer feathered like the last time. So both, I've tried it on the Tomo River paper, and this time this ink dries and behaves well with this nib. So this is my first flex fine. I think I do have in platinum, but it's really very, that is a soft flex. So this is a fine flex, and this is way bolder. So ink level, let's check the ink level. I still have 40% out of the entire converter, so this is still gonna be used up until my June pens. That is why I have less ink pens for June, because I'm trying to finish up my May pens. Ink behavior, yes, it's on a drier side, but it's still kind of like taking a long time to dry up, more than usual. So I'm gonna rate this with 7 out of 10. For the overall pairing, somehow this is my second ink for this pen, so I'm guessing it's a good one, better than the first, but I won't say that it's the best pairing. So it's still on the 8 out of 10, but somehow, you know, it's usable right for my journals. The last time it's really feathered and everywhere, so this time it's just that it's the ink is just almost gray or black. If you, I don't know if you can still see that the sun is going down now, but yeah, there's no wow effect for me for this ink at all now, because it's supposed to look like dark brown, but with this pairing it looks dark gray. I don't see any hint of brown at all. So do you guys know if ink also expired? But no, I don't think so. So this is our second pen. We have to move faster now. And for our Pixie, let's begin with my metallic gold. I think this is the metallic gold. So this is the honeydew, and this is the silver. So I am still learning bits of these three pixies here. So this is the metallic gold one, and for the nib, I think I have this in fine. Yes, it's my cheat sheet here. It's fine, and I inked this up with Noodler's ink, the Apache Sunset. So I have a weird observation for this pen, because every time I open it, there is this tiny little like oily part on the section, but I don't hold my pens or use my pens when I just recently put lotion, you know. Every time I open them, there is that kind of like oily part here. So I'm not sure if there's something here on the cup, but yeah, that's what I observe. And of course, Benu sent this to me for an honest review. So everything I experience and all, guys, I'm telling you, there is no sugar coating here. So yes, this is the Apache Sunset Noodlers, my first Pixie here. So I was sent with a set plus for the giveaway. So yeah, so I already shared the blessings to Eleanor. I hope she's enjoying the Pixie. Okay, so this is the Benu metallic gold. This is the F nib. So Pixie with Noodlers Apache Sunset. So far, aside from that complaint, or yeah, observation, not really a complaint, it didn't bother or affect my writing, but the nib and the ink is really a great combination. See the colors as well. So this is the level of ink left. I still have a lot obviously I used the cartridge scent, but I changed the color, and there is still like 50% left, because even before I don't really journal a lot in this colorway. So these were my first love of fountain pens, and I just, you know, tried all types of inks, and also later on realizing that it's really not my cup of tea for journaling. So ink, again, is, if you can see, it's really a good ink, showing off the shading. So I'm really loving this. If only, like, if you just see it like this, not in the entire page. So I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. And for overall pairing, of course, I think I found the perfect matching. So again, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10, not 9, not 10, just because I can still maybe find another perfect one with these olives here. So this is still a work in progress for the search for the perfect pair. So yeah, that's the metallic gold. Moving on to the metallic silver. So I have this metallic silver in the bold nib. So when they offered to send me the Pixie set, see, if you can see, there is like a moist or something here. So I'm not sure what is happening underneath, but yeah, that is my observation. So this one is inked up with a Kirisame Pilot Iroshizuku line. So just because it's silver and gray, but I forgot that this ink is really onto the wet side, and I have my nib in bold, so good luck. The pages with the new Tomo River paper Sansen, you know what I mean. So this one is not my favorite combination at the moment, because the ink is really wet. Metallic silver on a bold nib, it's a very wrong combination. So Pilot Iroshizuku Kiri. I love the color of the ink. It's my gray, my favorite, but with the wrong nib at this time. So let's check out the level. See, because it's in bold, it's way much more almost finished. So there's like 20% left here for our metallic silver. You know me, I'm a gold person, but when it's the aesthetic is like this, it will do. 20%. My cheat sheet is falling off. 20% left. Ink behavior and all, like I said, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. It's really wet, and I've smudged much more than the usual on my journals. Pairing, again, it's 5 out of 10. So last but not the least here, Pixie set is my favorite Pixie, the Benu Honeydew. Honey bronze. I keep saying honeydew. Again, there is this weird oily feeling in the section. So I'm not sure what is that. But yeah, this is inked up with Lady Tay Urban again, because I'm not sure if it's a good one, but let's see. You can see it for yourself. And really, this is a different type of fine nib. So now my question is, I did have the Benu metallic gold in fine, and this to me feels like an EF when writing. One, this is not part of the set. I was gifted with a metallic set, and it comes with a bronze metallic, and I swap it out with the Benu honey bronze because I love this, and this was not part of the set. Now the way it writes, it's more like an EF to me. I mean, the nib this is another F, so I'm just gonna quickly show you guys. Again, there is, every time I'm opening, it's the same. Okay, same nib, same size, number 5. And then Benu honey, but the feel is different. So I'm guessing this was the first models released, and this was, the metallic set was on the later part, so there was some improvement going on, or I don't know. But this one is also in F, inked up with Urban Le Detail. So I don't think just because this one is a wet ink, the noodlers, compared to the Urban, but the feel, the way I write is really like there's a feedback, slight feedback compared to this. This is more buttery, so this nib is kind of like more thinner. And let's check on the ink level. Okay, there is still like 40%. So all here 30 above percent will go carry on over to the next month. So this is 40%. Ink pairing, this is my favorite overall, so I'd give it a 9 out of 10. So we have a tie here with the Eco TWSBI, and overall performance is, again, this is my favorite among all the Pixie. It's 9 out of 10. Okay, just because there is this weird opening when I'm opening the pen. So yeah, here we are. 5 pens for the month of May, and mostly Benu, obviously, but we have one entry here, which is the espresso, again a new pen. So which one is your favorite, guys? You know me, my favorite is of course this one, and honey bronze. These two are my winners for the month of May. So I'm doing 5 pens, 4 to 5 pens every month. Let me know what's your style on how you also select pens for, if not every month, every other month, or whenever you feel like. How do you make a lineup? Just curious. So yeah, thank you for sticking around and watching this not quick, but yeah, chit chat about my pens, and I will see you on my next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, they're so lovely. Bye.